In this video, we're going to have a look at an easy way to collaborate when working on a website. So let me show you how you can do that. So if your client is looking at the website, they want to make comments, you as a developer want to make responses or suggestions, and you want to work off the web page and not via email. I'll show you how we do that. I'm going to head over here into the back end of Web Visio. I'm now going to add the website name. The moment I add the name, you'll see that the product gets loaded. I haven't installed any software on the product news website. And now what I can do is I can just open that project straight away. And you'll see that when it loads up, I now have this window over here and I have a window over here. And when I move my mouse over here, you see the plus. So I'm going to add a task. And the task will be add a page header. Right, and I'm the only person available to assign that task to, and I'm going to say create. Now, the moment I do that, you will see that an email gets sent, and if we look at that email, and it simply just tells me that a new task has been assigned to me, add a page header, and if I click on that, it then opens up the dashboard, goes straight to that task, and I can then see what that task is. If I click on the number, this will open up. If there was more than one task, they would be displayed. So what I'm going to do now is from this window here, I'm going to add a second task. And in this case, it will just be add a footer. And I could add more information like include an address, contact details, and a form link, something like that, and I'm going to hit create. Now I haven't assigned it to anybody, so nobody will be notified about that task. So if I go to my inbox, you will see that nobody's been notified about that task. Now I'm going to assign myself from the left-hand column. The moment I assign that task, you'll see that we get another mail in the inbox, and if I look at that mail, you've been assigned a new task in Web Visio, and it's basically to add a footer in the website. If I was to add a comment, so let's say I added a comment here. This is the comment for right. So we've added the comment. I'm going to post that comment. The moment I post the comment, the email is fired again. So the email is sent to me as I'm the person who owns the task. And when I click on it, you'll see that we have the original instruction and then also the comment that was added to the task. And if I click on go to task, I naturally then go to the task. Another nice feature that you'll see here is, let's say we want to do something in the phone view. So there we go. And maybe I want to make this wider. There's too much white space on the side, but it's obviously only in the mobile view. So I'm going to head over here and say reduce white space on the sides. And here, make the content wider. Too much wasted space on the left and right. So there I've just given a basic instruction, and what I'm going to do now is assign that task. Now, of course, in my list of people to assign to, I'll show you now how you can add a team member. So I would say create. Immediately you can see the success message, and that has been sent by email. So here we have the email, and what I'm going to do for this now is I'm going to close that window. And you'll see now that I've been assigned this new task, and it's reduced white space on the sides. Right, so let me open the new task. And what you'll notice is that when the task loads, it's actually going to load it into that mobile view straight away and list the task. So now I see what the person was seeing when that task was created. If I create this and maybe I want to WhatsApp you the message, what I can do is head over here on the left and take a screenshot. Just click this button and you'll see immediately it takes a screenshot. Then from here I can download that image and then use it wherever I want to use it. So very quick and easy then to create screenshots and share screenshots with other people. What's also nice about this is if I head back to all my tasks and I want to see a task, you'll see that as I click on it, the screen changes and scrolls me down to the task. So once I've updated the task, so this is an open task, I'm going to set the status to in progress, and on another option here like add a page header, I'm just going to set that to done. And then on the last task that I have, I'm going to set this to high priority. So we've made some changes there to our task list. You'll see if I go to my inbox, there's no updates in the mails that have been sent. And now what I'm going to do is head back to my dashboard, and you as the person looking at the project, either the developer or the website owner, you would get the summary, and it basically just says that there are 2 open tasks and there is 1 task that is set at high priority. Now I can either open the project in this window or a new window, and what I can also do though is go into my project settings and get an idea of what's been going on. So here now you'll see here we have this activity log, and if I go to the activity log, you will now see the tasks that have been completed and what's been happening along the way. So there we have the project was created, we added to task 1, it was assigned to this person, a new task was assigned to this person, new task, who it was assigned to, and then also then add to footer is in progress, that is done, and reduce the white spaces on the side is set to high. And once again, if I select that item, I'm immediately taken to that task, and because this was in the mobile view, I get to see the mobile view. So that's pretty much how easy it is then to integrate. So I'm going to go back to the activity log. You also have some filters here, so I could search here for tasks that are done, and the task that is done shows up. I could also look at progress, and the progress tasks are done. I could also set a date range that I would like to view, and then also I can also set the time frame that I would like to have a look at the tasks that are completed. Now everything I've done is today, so there's nothing in the past, so we just stick on all, and that basically lists today. So you can filter the tasks and the results, which is really nice if you want to get a handle on what's been going on for this particular project. And here you've got your next, previous, and then also how many tasks to show per page. So you can get a nice overview of the tasks that are done. Then we have this reports window. Now, unfortunately, everything we've done is today, so we don't have any reports. But in here, then you can select a date, and you can download a task report. But let's have a look. There we have a task report, and I'm going to open that task report. So we're opening up the task report, and here we have the task report for the project. And we'll just enable editing. Right. So we've downloaded the task report, but there are no tasks set at the moment. So this would probably ideally work if we were to come in and have a look at it tomorrow, which is the day after, to have a look at the task report. And just give that another shot. So we want to know the tasks for today. We download. Yeah, so the actual tasks are not included in the report, and I'm not sure if that's because we don't have anything to report at the moment. Then we have the team option. Now in the team option is where you can add somebody else to join your team. So if I enter a user's email address, now you'll see that there are no matching options, and that's because I can only send an invite to a project team member. Okay, so I need to add a project team member, and then it will be part of that. So to do that, we'll go. Now, a project team member, there are two steps. The first one is where we send off the email, and I'll make this one an assignee, and I'll send an invite. And you'll see now that the invitation has been sent. And if I refresh that page, it just says invitation sent. So now it's important for the person on the other end to accept the invitation. So what I'm going to do now is accept that invitation. So I'm just going to log on my phone and I accept the invitation. The moment I do that, then the status is updated. So let's just wait for that. Right, so now what the person needs to do is also create an account with the Visio, and then they will be able to access the project as well. So I'm going to do that on another device. Right, so I'm just logging in there. Right, so I've logged in, and in my dashboard, I will see the projects that I've been assigned to. And if I refresh this now, we should see that the invitation has been accepted. Right, and you'll see now that the status is active. So now I know that Bruce Young is now part of the project. And what I'm going to do now is head back to my project window. And let's go to the dashboard. And now I'm going to open that project. So I'm back here on the project page, and if I go and check my emails, you'll see a new user was added to the workspace on Visio. So that's been done. We saw that new person had been added. I'll just click on that, and you'll see it brings us here to the user management and just says that they are active. Right, then I'm now going to go and have a look here. I'd like to assign another person to this account. So what I need to do is make that user part of the team. So on the dashboard here, we had the project. We can open the project, or we can go to settings, or we can share the project. So I'm going to go back to my project settings, and this is the project. And I'm going to head over to team. And now for this project, I'm going to add a new team member. So I'm going to now we've already invited them. They've already accepted the status. And they should now be part of the team. So if I was to refresh this, I'm going to go back to my open. There's only this one that's open. Then in progress, we have add to the footer. And I can now, unfortunately, these two have the same name. But now I can assign the second Bruce Young to the same task. If I was to add a new task, you will see now that those are the two users that I can add. In this case, they both have the same name, unfortunately. That's just linked to that email address. Right, so you can quite easily then grow the number of members in your team and assign them different tasks. And of course, you then can manage what's going on. You can also determine whether the user has the ability to assign tasks or is just allowed to view. So if they're only allowed to view, they can only see what's going on. They're not allowed to assign a task to anybody. So those are the two options. Right. So we'll head back to projects. Now, just a couple of other things that you can do is if I'm here on my dashboard page and I want to share this with somebody, I'd like them to have a look at it, but they're not a member of the team. What I can do is head over to share project and you'll see that a link has been copied to the clipboard. So that link that's been copied to the clipboard, you can then send to somebody who's not part of the team, and you'll see that they've been given guest status. And with that link, then they'll be able to also have a look at what's going on with the project. So I'm doing this all here in this window where I'm logged in. So I'm going to now open a second browser and just have a look and see what that looks like if I'm not signed in. So here we go. I'm not signed in. I'm logging in to see that project with the guest link. And now you'll see that the project loads in the background and I'm invited to sign up or log in. Because I'm not logged in, I'm not going to sign up. So I'm just going to close that window and you can see that even though I am just viewing with the link, I am still able to see what's going on. If I go to in progress, it says add footer, and of course there is the add footer instruction. So even though I'm not logged in, when it's inviting me to log in or sign up, I can still see what's going on with the project. Obviously though, I'm not able to add anything because I'm in guest mode. So no matter where I click, all I'm going to see is the icon, but there'll be no further actions. I can then reduce that. See, the other thing to also then bear in mind, I'm going to head back here, is that if I'm in the project and I'm busy going through it and looking for things that need to be done, and I want to go to another page because I'm done here, then what I can do is click on the browse button. And once I'm in browse mode, I can actually go to another tab. So you'll see here going to another tab on the website. That'll load up. And you'll see now that the tab is loaded and I can then add tasks and assign tasks as normal on this page now. So this one might be add an archive title. Let's assign some users. So I might want to assign just this user, or maybe I want to assign both users. There we have the two different users. We create that. The moment I create, the task has been created. And of course, the emails have been fired. And if I go and have a look at new task, you'll see you have been assigned a new task and add an archive title. If I'm done with that, that one's open. I'm now going to change the status of that to done. The in progress one, I'm now going to change that progress to done. And the open one here, I'm also going to change the status of this one from open to done. So now all the tasks are completed. If I head over into the dashboard, you will see now that when I open up, it shows that all the tasks are done. I can still see what those tasks were. And if I click on them, they will still operate as they should. So this one looked at the mobile view, opens in mobile view. So it's a pretty simple, straightforward system that sends through automated emails. It's really easy to set up. There's no extension installed anywhere. I've just literally gone in, added a project, and it's worked. If you do need to add anything, it will be the Chrome extension. So I'm going to head over here to the dashboard. Right, I'm on the dashboard, and I'm going to go into the project settings, and you'll see that you can enable the Chrome download web Visio for Chrome. So that does make it a little bit easier and makes it just work a little bit better when you're assigning tasks and displaying icons. And if you find that that's not working, you can also then enable the script on the website. This is a manual setup, and you just need to copy this code to the end of the body script. So it's something very, very simple to add, not too difficult at all. If I head back to the um, activity log now, you'll see we completed all the tasks as done. So you'll see that they have all been marked as done. I'm going to head over to the reports. We'll just try that report again. Right, so it's just for today. Let's see if that includes. Still not showing the tasks, and let's see if I was doing from today to tomorrow. There we go. So it was just that we needed to include today and tomorrow. And if we have a look at the columns now, you can see that the information is carried across into the table view. So there we have the heading, the title, the description created by the responsible person, the priority, the status, the browser, and then it also indicates the screen resolution that it was applied to. So that's how we can then create a task list. If we want to manage the tasks that way, we can download that and maybe just keep it as a record with that project. To add another project is also very easy. If I go back to my dashboard, so dashboard, and if I want to add another project, I can literally just come in here now and add another project. So if I wanted to add, let's say, another website, I'm just going to add that. The project loads up. As soon as that's loaded, click on the link, and I've done nothing to the website. I don't even have the website open, and immediately it's being pulled in, and I can start adding comments and assigning tasks. So I can immediately come in, click, and there are my team members that I can then assign to completing tasks in this website. And I haven't installed a plugin or anything on this website. So that's how easy it is then to add a new website and to assign tasks. And of course, what will happen now is when you invite somebody and they join up, they will see the same dashboard. And when they click on it, they will see the tasks that have been assigned to them and what they need to do. And you can then, of course, manage everything from a central point, and it's a collaboration where you work together on the same product, on the same website. So that's one easy way to keep track of changes and updates to the website. And of course, once you're done, you can then just bin the project. You can delete it, and that marks the end of the project. So yeah, that's just a very cool, easy way then of managing projects and collaborating with somebody and keeping up to date with what needs to be done. Something else just to quickly look at, here you have your details of your account. So in here you've got your dashboard, your profile, your account settings, user management, and help. So you can access information from here. So if I look at my profile, very easy, that's my email address, and of course I can change the password, my account settings. So I have one manager seat because this is a free version. So if you're just doing a small number of websites, then this will be ideal. If you want to grow and scale, of course, you can then expand that. Users and permissions. Once again, just one manager seat, so nothing that you can do there. And then subscription, one manager seat forever. And you can see I've added 2 projects, and it looks like I can probably add one more. So on the free version, it's free forever, and I can have one manager seat and 3 projects. So for unlimited, of course, you can unlock a whole lot more. But if you just want to go with the free version for one site, then this is great. Yeah, then that's pretty much all that you can do here. The user management, that is by project. So I'm able to add users and then use them in the team. But because I have one manager seat, they're going to be available on all projects. If you have unlimited manager seats, then of course you can have different people assigned to different projects. So this is a really cool tool. I think it can work on a lot of sites, and it's from a product which is called WebVisio. So let's just go and have a look at their website. So I'm just going to go here, webvisio.com, right, and it's on the WebVisio website, and that's the free version. So I would say definitely go over and have a look. There's also a link in the bottom to a lifetime deal if you're interested, but you don't have to take advantage of that to use this product on your website. So great. I hope you enjoyed the video and thank you for watching.